Self-awareness, why it will make you succeed. It's easy if you do it the right way. Hi, this is Jyotika Bedi, your host, psychologist, and the founder of Happiness is Love. Today we are going to talk about why I believe that self-awareness is important for you to succeed, especially for the youth today. Self-awareness is just self-reflection, self-introspection, and self-correction. Understanding your strengths, your areas of growth, knowing how you are perceived by others, and how others are impacted by your attitude and behavior. I personally believe that in today's age, self-awareness is crucial for one's growth, for one's happiness, and one can break self-awareness into two types. One is public and the other is private. So let's understand. The public is about how we appear to others, especially when we are the center of attention, such as while giving a presentation or performing in front of an audience or crowd. When we are aware that we are being watched, then what do? Then we behave in the most desirable and best ways, don't we? However, there is also private awareness, which is about our own self, becoming aware of our thoughts, our feelings, and then taking action to be the better version of yourself. This way, you try to improve yourself as a person. It's very eminent to be self-aware, as it helps one to grow and evolve on a daily basis. With self-awareness, one can succeed in life and in every aspect of our life. And as a human being who is honest, self-disciplined, and well-aware. So what do I do to be more self-aware on a daily basis? Well, firstly, I meditate. And I take some time out for myself every single day. I call it me time. And when I meditate, I actually dive deep within myself and I ask myself some pertinent questions. I remind myself of the strengths that I have and I check in why I am feeling the way I am. And I also then train my mind to look at the good in myself, in others, and in every situation. One thing that I also do is I actively seek feedback from my children, my spouse, parents, colleagues on how I can be a better person. This really helps me boost more self-awareness on a daily basis. I'm going to tell you more secrets on how to really become more self-aware, because this is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. Be curious about who you are, why you do what you do, what are the things that you stand for, the reason behind your actions. Let your walls down and be honest with yourself. Don't keep things away from yourself. Say them out loud without judging them. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you'll be okay and that you tried your best and that's good enough today. And that today you're going to focus only on your strengths, lead with them, own them, and thank the Lord for them. Ask people around you to point out your special gifts, your creative energies and abilities. Get feedback from people around you. Keep a journal and write down how you feel every day about yourself. Also ask others what they think of you as a person and how you can improve. How can you be a better parent, a better professional, a better student? So now that we have covered how we can really become more self-aware on a daily basis, I would like to tell you a little bit about my journey. When I became a mother, my firstborn, I realized that I did not have a manual or a guide to how to raise him right. And I made many mistakes because I wasn't self-aware. I did not know my communication style. I did not know my parenting style. But then I learned alongside. I made mistakes, but I learned from that mistakes. And when I became a mother again, I did not repeat the same mistakes with my twin daughters. So self-awareness is really a superpower. The most important discovery is really discovering who you are. What are your values? What is your communication style? And how can you better yourself every day? Because to become self-aware, we also need to be in touch with certain emotions that need focus. For example, empathy, to understand your emotions and emotions of others. Adaptability. confidence about taking the decisions that you do on a daily basis, practicing more patience, which is so important today, being kind to yourself and being compassionate to yourself, keeping an open mind, staying focused on your goals, learning to set boundaries so that you can learn to say no, knowing your triggers, investigating your triggers, and then putting in the effort and the hard work to heal yourself. Practicing more self-discipline is something that's helped me hugely. Knowing how your actions impact others and then apologizing when you are at fault. And most importantly, ask people about how you are growing as a person and how you can improve yourself. I take feedback from my 3 children every month. These simple yet powerful techniques will help you become more and more self-aware. And the more self-aware you become, the better human being we become, don't we? Because having self-awareness really gives us the superpower to influence people around us, influence our outcomes. It helps us become better decision makers and gives us more self-confidence. We can then communicate with clarity and intention, which allows us to understand things from a multiple perspective. It frees us from assumptions and biases. I hope this was useful to you because I love sharing my learnings, my mistakes, because then it helps us collectively grow and collectively invest in our evolution. Because today, if we don't change for the better, we will become outdated. The only constant is change, and nothing will change till the time I will not change myself. And I often ask myself, what do I need to change about myself so that I can change my environment? I hope you have a bright, sunny day today. More power to you. Stay tuned for more. Keep smiling, keep shining, and inspiring.